You'd like to go everywhere. Now they are ready to start, and in this title you can go various places of the world map as well as change party members as you'd like. This time I'd like to show you how you can switch a various party members, and you can switch from the command pane. You don't have to use PHS. You don't need that from PHS. It's not necessary. So it's so modern. You can use smartphones to switch parties. And going back to the game, you can see the Billy's farm where we'd like to take a look at it. There will be encounters with enemies, yes. And in terms of distance, about 1 kilometer or so, you will be walking in that direction. So I'd like to give some explanation. Walking along the road, and in front of you, you can see some enemies in front of you. So we'd like to explain battle system. This time, the battle system, we have a synergy system. There's a synergy ability and synergy skill. First, I'd like to start with a synergy skill. Crowd is utilizing the power from Aerith, and Tifa uses the power from the magical power from Aerith and try to conduct a combination attack in the air, and you can just guard or charge the attack or combination attacks. These actions and technical synergy can be utilized. You do not have to use ATBs, so you can use this while ATB gauge is filling up. This is something different from the first title. You can see more technical aspect of the battle. You do not have to wander around while the ATB gauge fills up. Yes, you can use combination attacks. And the synergy skill, Crowd Aerith combination, and Aerith Tifa combination was shown, but we have every combination of every party member for the synergy skill, so please learn every combination and synergy skills as you'd like. You picked various items on the field. Yes, there are so many items on the field, and some of you have played this on a trial, but this which we could not use in the previous title, and many fans were complained about that. Finally, we can use Red 13, and you can swim in the river. You can swim in the river or in the ocean, maybe legendary the submarine material. Not just swimming, you can climb up ropes or you can use wire hooks. There are so many various world actions so that you can enjoy exploring the various places of the world. You can swim, and you have 260 meters to the destination. The field is so big. This time, as I mentioned earlier, this is something you can see. Cloud would like to rent a chocobo to the swamplands. So I think you can tell when you play the original version, you can see. So we are going to Chocobo Ranch. We are going to Chocobo Ranch so that we can go to the swamplands. Everybody loves Chocobo Ranch, and he's the Bill, Chocobo Bill. I will ignore him this time, but you can meet him here. Yes, just to show a glimpse of him. Now we are here. And we here would like to rent Chocobo so that we can go to swamplands. And in this title, Chocobo offers the various characteristics. Some Chocobos can climb up the hill, or some Chocobo can fly in the sky, or some go over the water or sea at a very high speed. And you can use a Chocobo to go various places. That is one of the uniqueness of this title. And this Billy, Chocobo Billy, when you played the last title, you should remember a Chocobo some, but there are people owning Chocobo or farming Chocobo is something we try to be detailed about in this title, and this Chocobo Billy is very important character in this title. I see. Yes, and now we are now trying to rent the Chocobo, but we were asked to catch a Chocobo who went away from the ranch. Now we are going to catch a Chocobo. In the original version, do you remember how we catch chocobo. I think this was chocobo and other monsters, and we should kill monsters other than chocobo, right? Yes, that is correct. Yes, that reminded me. Yes, good memory. And in this title, how we are going to get chocobo is something I'd like to show you and explain to you from now. Thank you. And she's Kuroe, sister of Chocobo Billy. Now, after catching Chocobo, Chocobo Billy will tell you how to ride on the Chocobo. Now we are going to catch a Chocobo. In this title, as with the original version, you should follow track and footprints. That is the homage we've made. I remember that, yes. In the original version, that was some symbolic, but in this title, you can see the actual footprints here. It's so real, and you should follow and track these footprints of Chocobo. In the original version, we couldn't make it, but this is actually what's happening in the title. You should follow the Chocobo footprints in this manner, and as you walk in the world map, you can identify Chocobo footprints and you can trace them back so that you can move forward, and then you can meet a bunch of Chocobo groups.
In the original. So yeah, we found Chocobo. So let's go and capture Chocobo. So how do you think that we're going to capture Chocobo in this one? Using a net? Using a net, right? So let's actually try out. So how are we going to capture Chocobo? In this one, it's a Stealth mini game for capturing the Chocobo. So in the Stealth mini code, so that Chocobo doesn't realize, we are very careful so that we don't have ourselves in the sight of Chocobo. So this is the first one, so it's very easy. So if you're very careful of Chocobo not looking at you, so we said that there are Chocobo with various capabilities, but it's coming to become more and more difficult. So when it becomes a red Chocobo, it's going to be difficult. But even if you fail, you can retry. So there's no penalties. I want you to make a lot of opportunities. So you want to move when Chocobo's not looking. And where you see it over there is Pico, is the Chocobo you want to catch this time around. It's very careful, it's hiding, but I think they will realize it's very good to detect. So in those cases, very cute, but staring at you, right? So in this case, you want to throw a stone so that you're able to divert the view and capture during those times. So by throwing a stone, you're able to divert the view. So this is the opportunity. So during this opportunity, you go and you get on. And this is like when a cat feels safe when you grab. Chocobo feels a sense, and then you can become very close with Chocobo and able to utilize Chocobo because you have this bond, you have this trust relationship. Oh, and you can provide the Giza green. And as you explore the world map, you will be utilizing Chocobo quite a lot, not just riding, but it has various parts. And you're able to customize various things, so you're able to customize the Chocobo and create your own Chocobo as you explore the world map. So cute. You feel like this sense of affinity. Red 13 seems to be very wary. So I think they might be feeling something. So Chocobo is a bit hungry, so he's going to go back to the branch.
So the previous title, there's more flexibility in movement, and also this you can see some animals walking around. And also everybody loves these Shinra boxes. You can identify Shinra boxes. Everybody would like to slash off Shinra boxes, so please slash them off. In addition to that, as you are walking, there's a very small Chocobo, and you can follow the Chocobo, and he says, please follow me, and we can see some signposts And when you fix this signpost at the game, you can use this as a fast travel point. And from the world perspective, this chocobo will be very delighted to see. It's so cute. And after fixing signpost, you can create trust with this chocobo, and you can give some reaction to this chocobo. So cute. And depending on the area, the reactions may vary. So please try it. And you can use this as a fast travel point as well as these benches. Oh, fantastic benches. But this is different. Oh? Oh, he's using cushion. And in the world map, so the benches are so old and dirty, so you need to use cushions. I think Cloud would like to use cushions when he'd like to sit on a bench. So you recover your life point, then we'd like to show you Red 13, give you some explanation of Red 13. Red 13 is designed for the near-range attackers. You can show various special moves close to enemies, and you can charge your ATB gauge to use a very powerful ATB skills. I'm going to use this. This is very powerful. It is very useful move, Stardust Ray. And Red 13 has another special one, that is the Vengeance Gauge. When you protect or guard the attacks of enemies, you can charge Vengeance gauge, and when you feel that, you can go into the Vengeance mode with the special abilities you can use in that state. It's not that Red 13 can just go into the enemy's attack, but also you can guard the attacks from enemies, and you can use very special mode Red 13, and you can do counter, and that is very refreshing. So Red 13 has been very differentiated from other characters.
So we just opened the door. So this is the grassland area. So Cloud have fled from Midgard and are going to the south of Midgard in the grassland area. And they're staying in a town in a place called Calm. But Shinra have heard that the Volanche are staying there, so are attacked and are escaping from Calm, which is here. So in terms of the rebirth, game experience will start from here. So the world map characterizes is how we've shown. And in the previous promotion, the reason why we show this was that meaning. So this is the field. Wow, wow, this is the field. Is this the field? What's this? So it's in this field that the world map, we have it as one space, and within that we have this grassland area and other areas, and within that area there's towns as well as dungeons that are in a seamless as a big world map. So it's like an open world. So it's like a very flexible, free world. So you're able to go through the lands which are connected, and you're able to feel directly the Final Fantasy Rebirth world. So if you actually live in this world, this is the kind of distance you have. So in this grassland area, it's only a part of this world area, and it's just a 2-kilometer area. So even if you explore this, it won't end.
It is so realistic. I was wondering how you're going to create this field, but we made it. Without making it, I think all the fans waiting for the remake will not be satisfied, so we made this happen. Fantastic. These areas, you have all the areas surrounding all the planet that is so